All right, race fans, welcome to TurnLeftTV. Be ready for some high-speed action tonight. Step on the gas. All right, race fans, welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is TurnLeftTV, and I'm your host, Heath Johnson. The High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series hits the crown jewel of motorsports. It's Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and it's a 100-lap race today. It's race number 6 of the season, and this could be a big one. Who's got what it takes to bring home the jewel? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's watch it right here on TurnLeftTV. Well, every racer in the world wants to win one here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and there's a reason for it. It is the greatest track ever. We got a great one here for you tonight. It's a 100-lap race in the IndyCar Series. Let's get this party started. All right, thank you so much for coming in here, and wow, Indy, baby. My home. So it should be a good one, man. Indianapolis is a fun track. Been here many, many times. And we have a 100-lap race in store for you. Race number 6 of an 8-race season. I'm your host, Heath Johnson, broadcaster commentator here at TurnLeftTV. And the High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series in action here at Indianapolis. Guys, right now in the practice session, just under 10 minutes left to go in the practice session. And you know this is going to be a good race, man. Going to be fast. A lot of really, really good drivers out here today as well, and brings them out. They love Indy. Today's race is brought to you by EliteHostingUSA.com. If you are interested in an rFactor 2 server for your league, there are 3 self-managed server packages for you to choose from. Also, if you want to host your website or your online store, how about some VPS hosting and shared web hosting? All of those available through EliteHostingUSA.com, and that's who provides our service here at HighOctaneRacing.net. Don't forget to join us over there, and you get a quick link to our Discord server where we do most of our business. And on the website, you get updates of point standing schedules, links to the broadcasts and what have you. So please join us over there at HighOctaneRacing.net. Take a look at the schedule here in the IndyCar Series. Of course, Indianapolis today, and then we got Detroit's Grand Prix next week, and then followed by the final race of the season on June the 8th. That is Toronto. And race number 8, a 50-lap race there to crown the champion. Chatters in here. Givaldo kicking us off. Todd Robillard painting the kitchen today, but hopefully has TurnLeftTV tuned in on the big screen. Drive the wife nuts with some more sim racing. That is nothing sexier than a sim racer, man. Brings all the ladies out. Take a look at the point standings coming into today's race. Alexis Salvia, pretty comfortable lead there for him. Sits in P1. Andres Valle set second. Gordon Carter third. Claudio Bardelli Jr. is fourth. William Snowden rounding out the top five. Matthias Zaleski, Will Dunbar, Eugene Fedorov, Fabio Massa, and Hank Steneker rounding out the top 10. Page number 2. Headed up by Dan Richter in 11th. Alexander Meshkov 12th. Emerson Sirkowski 13th. Heath Johnson, that's me, man. I raced a couple races. I'm 14th. Lolo Spinola is 15th. Witzke, Indivect. There you go. I forgot how to pronounce it. Indivect is in 16th. Hugo Correa 17th. Mike Van Dorn is 18th. Harvey Shepard 19th. Everett Dumont is 20th. Page number 3 there. Roy Todd, Eugene Schuster, Ben Cage, and Tony Furtado. About 5.5 minutes left to go. Here in practice. Try that again. Let's see what does that. There we go. Work in progress. I'm trying to be cute. Some more racing headed your way later tonight. We'll be at Darlington Speedway for a 110-lap race. Race number 10 of the season. And, man, I'll tell you what, this is the Lady in Black, and this thing will reach out and bite you. That's coming up in the Saturday Night Thunder, the Cup Series. The guys getting after it. Always fun in the Cup Series. Darlington will be extra challenging, of course. And that's the High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, I think everybody who's anybody, race fans, non-race fans, everybody knows about Indianapolis Motor Speedway. 2.5 mile. It's a big square with rounded edges. Big rectangle, I should say. 4.023 kilometers, 2.5 miles in length. Banking in the turns, 9.2 degrees, and flat straightaways. I really think getting through the short chutes are the trick here at Indy. Or is the trick at Indy. Been here many, many times. You can almost see my house. Actually, about 40 miles away. I have pretty much all my life. Definitely growing up. Left for a little while to serve in the Air Force, and then came back home. North of Indy, about 40 miles or so. I've been there many, many times watching, you name it, man. I've been watching IndyCar races, IROC when IROC was there, Brickyard, of course, stock car races, some GT3 races as well. So some great racing here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Very challenging track, though. Won't let it fool you. Thank you so much for joining me here on the YouTube channel. I appreciate everybody hitting that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and don't forget that thumbs up button. You get the updates of when races are going live. Always appreciate people coming in and watching the races. Never thought I'd have this many subscribers when I first started doing this. I looked at some of my old videos and I was like, man, what was I thinking? But I'm really blessed and thankful that people come out and watch the races, subscribe to the channel, share the videos with all your friends on any social media platform where you can share YouTube videos. You're more than welcome to share mine. Don't forget to click on the links down in the description of the race. Help me out with that. The Elite Hosting link if you're interested in an rFactor 2 server. HostUSA.com. I'm a SimLab affiliate. I have a SimLab race rig, GT1 Evo race rig. Love it, man. Really do. It's awesome. It was really easy to put together. It's been all the major manufacturers as far as wheels. The holes are pre-drilled in the metal plates that make up the pedal plate or the base of the pedals, and then also the steering wheel. I have a DD1 and bolts right in, no problem. Pre-drilled holes, fits perfectly and solid, man. No give in this thing. It's really solid. I've been able to buy some attachments as well and even have some custom made, so it's been awesome. So check it out. If you decide you want to purchase some through them, please use my link. That's SimLab. Guys, getting ready to go to the qualification session here. These guys are in quals. High Octane Tough Trucks will be in action coming up on Tuesday, May the 28th. Gateway Raceway, that egg-shaped oval located in Madison, Illinois, just across the Mississippi River from St. Louis, Missouri. 120-lap race. I used to live out there, actually. They're like, yeah, I was stationed in the Air Force out there. Just on the Illinois side, and I've been to this track many times. Great track to watch a race. So the Gateway Raceway will be headed your way on Tuesday in the Tough Truck Series. Look at Arthur Vieta in his qualification attempt. Get 2-time laps, 4 laps total. Out lap and the in lap. 2 smashed in between are your timed laps. So here's the first time lap for Arthur Vieta. 11.213 in sector number 1. Now we have the top time there, 40.526 in his first lap. He had a time to shoot for. He's going to be too far away from that, I don't think. First lap here for Vieta. Where's he at? 40.670. Second on the grid for Arthur Vieta. Take a look at Matej Zaleski. He is fast in that first sector. These guys come out early and practiced as well. Second sector pretty fast too, also for Zaleski. 40.412 is the time to beat. Let's see where Zaleski is. 40.392 for Zaleski. P1 for the 41 car. Take a look at Gordon Carter. His 56 car, let's see where he lands. Gordon Carter, 40.955, fifth on the grid for Gordon Carter. Claudio Bardelli Jr. Zaleski's got that top time, 3.92. 2 1,000ths back is Salviev. Alam Voice is in third.
A lot of soul.
A little bit off the pace there. It's sector number 1 for Claudio. Claudio got a big win in the IndyCar series earlier this season. .824 for Claudio right now in the 6th position. Take a look at William Snowden, his outlap. Gorton also in his, looks like he's finished up his qual attempt, I believe. He had a little bit of trouble there. 40.392 is the time to beat. Zaleski still in the top time. Lacey's in his first time lap here in the 8 car. Or 8th place right now. Actually be his second time lap. Take that back. Down the front stretch, crossing the yard of bricks. Let's see where he's at. 40.754, 8th for Jesus. A little work to do there for him. William Snowden with a 40.377. Uh-oh. Knocking Zaleski off the pole position. Wow. William Snowden right now in P1 with a 40.377. Snowden going to improve upon that if he has a good solid exit here of turn 4. And it looks like he's going to. He's going to rub their noses in a little bit. 40.269 there for William Snowden. Wow, that is lightning fast. What a great run there for Snowden. He is in P1. Wow. So great job to those guys. Fantastic qual effort there for Snowden. And we'll get the qualification results here in just a second. Again, thanks for coming in here to TurnLeftTV. Appreciate you being here tonight. Let's get this party started. All right, welcome back. We are just finishing up the official qualification session, so we'll get you the results here very, very shortly. Appreciate everybody coming out and watching the race here tonight, whether it be live tonight or whether it be on replay somewhere down the line. So again, my name is Heath Johnson. I'm the broadcaster commentator here at TurnLeftTV, owner of High Octane Racing League. We have a 100-lap race here tonight for you. And it is the IndyCar Series at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, round number 6 of the season. And it looks like we have just finished up the qualification session. Let's take a look at the results. William Snowden with that last ditch effort there, huh? Waited a little bit, kept the drama up. 40.269 is our pole sitter. Mateus Zaleski will start outside row number 1. Alexis Salviev starts in row 2 along with Antonis Paparinopoulos. Hey, I think I said that right. That's a lot of P's, R's, and N's, and O's, and L's, and U's, and S's. There's a T in there as well. We'll call him AP. Alam Voice is 5th in row number 3. Arthur Vieta outside row 3. Everett Dumont is row number 4 in the inside. Claudio Bardelli Jr. will start on the outside of row number 4. Jesus Iglesias and Roy Tan start in row number 5. Row 6, Gordon Carter and Dennis Vandeven, row number 6. And it looks like Givaldo going to make up row number 7. But don't forget, next week we will be at Detroit Grand Prix for a 50-lap race. Great road course there. It's race number 7. Just 2 races to go after today. Detroit and Toronto. Great road courses in the High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series. Well, we took a look at the track earlier. Let's take a look at the keys to the race here today at Indy. Corner entry. I think getting into corner or turn 1 and also turn 3 to set yourself up through that short chute, really, really important. Use the draft here. There's really no way you're going to be able to run away from guys here unless you use this. You got to use this draft. Manage traffic. Not a huge problem tonight, I don't think, but also make sure your pit stops are on point. Pit road speed is 90 kilometers an hour. That's about 55 miles per hour. Sure, our side-by-side is working. Looks like it is. That's good news. Take a look at William Snowden on that right side screen. Alexi Salvia, our points leader, showing up. Missed quals, but he will start. Missed quals, if I'm not mistaken. He's our points leader. Expect him to be up front all night long unless he gets into trouble. Dennis Vanderven out here, man. Good to see Dennis out. One of our great European drivers. He hails from the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken. Vanderven always fast at Indy, too. He likes the Indy cars. He's a great GT3 driver as well. And he can pick it up in the stock cars, too. On. Right now shown second in the warm-up session. Getting some drafting practice, some slipstream practice. Here in the warm-up session, just about a little under 4 minutes left to go. Man, my pick to win this race. Woo. Difficult one here. Fabio Massa in here. My pick to win this race. Woo, man, oh man. Well, right now top of the warm-up session grid, and he is up there near the top in quals. So my pick is Zaleski today. There's Zaleski. I think he's going to win this race. These guys came out early and got a lot of practice in. Well, I think they're ready to rock. So Mateus is my pick to come away with a victory here at Indy. High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder will be in action at the Lady in Black Darlington Speedway. 110 laps. That's race number 10, the final race of that season. And that's coming up tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the Saturday Night Thunder. Fabio in here. Fabio, man, we got to get some ice on that knee. Get a cortisone shot or something in that bad boy. We got to get you out here on the track. Fabio, a little problem with his knee. Hopefully he'll be back soon. High Octane Racing League Bushwhacker Series kicks off a brand new season this Friday at Charlotte Motor Speedway. 100-lap race, race number 1 of season number 3. Congratulations to Franco Alvarez on winning the championship in the Bushwhacker Series. Did a great job. Won 5 races, I believe, in that season. 5 out of 10 races. Franco Alvarez was in victory lane, and he earned another championship. It had to be his 3rd one here in the Bushwhackers Xfinity Series. That's a brand new season. Can he get a 4th one? Well, it kicks off on Friday, May 31st, right here on TurnLeftTV. It's the first race of the brand new season, 100-lap race from Charlotte. All right, boys and girls, we're about ready to rock and roll. Looks like the checkered flag is out here for the warm-up session. Get your picks in now. My pick is Zaleski. He starts outside row number 1. So a 100-lap race here today at Indy. I'm your host, Heath Johnson, broadcaster, commentator here at TurnLeftTV. I appreciate you coming out here tonight. In a 100-lap race from Indy, it's race number 6. So let's take a look at the starting order. William Snowden starts in P1. Mateusz Zaleski starts in the 2nd position. Row number 2 is Alexei Saloviev and Antonis Paparenopoulos, AP. Alan Voice starts in 5th. Arthur Vieta 6th. Everett Dumont starts in the 7th position. Starting in 8th is Claudio Bardelli Jr. Jesus Iglesias, Team Barbecue, qualifies in 9th. Roy Don qualifies in the 10th position. Gordon Carter will start 11th. Dennis Vandeven starts in the 12th position. Starting in 13th is Jamal Spindola, and Alexander Meshkov starts in P14. Take a look at my keys to the race. Corner entry, baby. That sets yourself up for the short shoot. Use the draft here tonight to manage that traffic and make sure your pit stops are on point. Those are my keys to the race here at Indy. 100-lap race here today. And William Snowden will lead the field to take the green flag. Definitely want to get off to a good start here, but I think as quickly as you can, sort of get lined up. Don't tear your stuff up. Make sure you take care of those tires. These guys got 2 laps under caution, huh? We were just here a few weeks ago running the Indy road course in this series. Hard to have an IndyCar series a season without having Indianapolis Motor Speedway on the schedule, really. teammates there side by side, Snowden and Zaleski. So you think they might be a little kind to one another on the start. Salviev, our points leader, is in P3 on the inside. And AP outside row number 2. All right, the lights are out on the pace car. Here we go, getting ready to go fast and furious here at Indy. 100-lap race here in the High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series.
Green flag, go, go, go.
And they're off. Already Snowden jumping out to the lead. Salviev sneaking by Zaleski. They're on the start. Zaleski might have run the outside wall. He's in P3. AP running in the 4th position. Indianapolis. There you go. See, I got it right that time. Running in P4. A little bit of a breakaway there. Artevieta is in 5th. We'll take a look at Artevieta running in P5. Kind of out there by himself right now. Wants to stay in contact with that top 4. Holland Voice is in 6th. Bartelli Jr. 7th. Everett Dumont is in the 8th position. Jesus Iglesias 9th. And Roy Todd rounding out the top 10. Look at this. 3 wide down the front stretch. Iglesias, Roy Todd get through. Holy smokes, man. That was 3 wide right there. Jesus Iglesias comes out on top of that trilogy. Out there to the inside. Looking to try to get around. Slamming the door. There's Roy Todd. He says no can do. He's going to give it another shot here. Now he's going to try to move forward. Looks like Roy Todd and Jesus Iglesias battling. Take a look at Dennis Vandeven and Everett Dumont. They're battling side by side. Good racing there. Take a look at this battle here between Jesus Iglesias and Roy Todd. Iglesias. Oh, little crossover move right there. Jesus Iglesias says, I do not want to run in P9. Gets that P8 back. That was a great little sequence right there. Zaleski down to the inside of William Snowden, and Zaleski gets around, taking the race lead. New race leader here, Matej Zaleski. William Snowden in 2nd. He's got some company here. Take a look at the back of Snowden's machine. And look at this, Antonis Paparanopoulos. AP moving up to P2. Let's take a look at this move here. AP here getting 2 for 1. Out to the or down to the inside. It picks up 2 positions. Gets around Snowden. Now he's up to P2. Snowden is our, Zaleski is our leader. And AP now in P2. Look at Everett Dumont and Givaldo Spindola side by side. Everett to the inside. Givaldo up on the outside line, and Everett getting that position. That's P11 there for him. Givaldo now back to P12. Roy Todd got a heck of a run here down the front stretch to the outside line. Battling Jesus Iglesias. Iglesias on the inside. Oh, wheel to wheel coming off the turn. Oh, man, almost into the wall. Roy Todd almost into the wall. My heavens, man. gonna save that, man. That was a sequence right there. Iglesias says, I do not want to be passed. Oh, Lee Toledo. Let's take a look at that again. Royton goes to the outside line right here. Into the turn. Wheel to wheel right there. Whoa, boy, they back it together. And then Royton, oh, brushing the wall. And I tell you what, he's getting a little paint off the wall, I think. Holy Toledo. Holland Voice and Archer Vieira. A good three-way battle here. Looks like Claudio Bargelli Jr. in this mix as well. Look at that three-way battle there. Voice, Bargelli Jr. and Vieira. Two in identical cars there, so we'll keep our eyes on that. AP going for the race lead here. Zaleski to the outside. AP side by side there gets the race lead. Antonis Paparanopoulos now to the race lead. Zaleski is in P2. Just behind Snowden and Salvia. On board here with William Snowden. He's running in the third position. And now it looks like Salviev to the inside. Salviev going to pick up a spot there, I believe, as Snowden having a little bit of a warping issue, I think. Giving up a spot. I think Snowden might be warping just a little bit. Either that or that's me. Royton and Holland Voice. Royton to the inside. Voice up on the outside line, and Royton going to pick up a position. This is tight right here. Got four cars there. You can throw a blanket over those guys. Looking out of the back of Royton's machine, say, look at Dennis Vandeven and Holland Voice. Vandeven gave it a look. Oh, Royton almost got lost the back end of that car. You heard that car slide, and he almost lost the back end. Zaleski giving it a shot here. Back to around. Antonis Papadopoulos, we're showing a little bit older view here. And Papadopoulos is going to end up taking his position back. We go a little up right here. And Papadopoulos down the backstretch. Into the turn. Through the short chute there, coming off of turn 4. And reclaims that position. Everett Dumont and Holland Voice. Good battle here. Holland Voice is running in the 10th position. Everett Dumont running in P9. Dennis Vandeven is in 11th. Oh, Vandeven hard into the wall. Vandeven into the wall. That was a hard bit of contact there for him. Coming off turn 4, he smashed the wall. He's going to have to get that car repaired here on pit stops. We're 12 laps in. Look at this. Royton to the inside of Jesus Iglesias. Jesus been racing his guts out. And Royton gets by. Jesus firing back here to the inside. Looking on the inside line. He doesn't want to lose that spot. And they're still getting after it. Royton now up to P7. Jesus Iglesias is in 8th. Take a look, Claudio Bargelli Jr. He's running in the 5th position. Got a big win in the IndyCar series. I think he won at Milwaukee Mile. So a big win there for him. One I don't know if he would have expected to have. That was a little bit of a challenging race for everybody, but he came out on top. Royton is having some handling issues right now. You guys see 3 wide here. 3 wide down the front stretch. We're on to the inside. These guys mixing it up. They are, no, I knew something was going to happen. Roy Ton into the wall. And it looks like he gets it pointed in the right direction, but we have a caution flag. Meshkov has come around. Roy Ton, of course, up in the wall. Boy, that was crazy right there. Let's take a look. These guys were really getting after it. Roy Ton. And it looked like came down onto the onto him, and then he is up in the wall right there. Look at this action here. Roy Ton's on the inside, and Iglesias comes down across the front. Take a look here, into the turn. And then right there, it looked like contact. Take a look here into the turn. This is out of the back of Everett Dumont's machine. And a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and those guys get together. And I'll tell you what, Roy Ton had a huge hit. So there's contact there, and then he gets up into the wall, and then that thing climbing the wall almost over the fence. All right, first caution flag. 16 laps in. Boy, this has been action-packed, man. Been action-packed here from the get-go. Some great racing. I think as those some of those little bit more aggressive moves that you make are going to be harder to make once these tires start to get a little heated up here, a little used up, I should say, as we see a fair number of people on pit lane. So our race leader right now is Mateusz Zaleski. On board here, or taking a look at Salviev as he's finishing up his pit stop. One of our front runners. Zaleski, AP, and Holland Voice still out on the track. 1, 2, 3. We're 17 laps in, one caution flag here so far. Keep our fingers crossed that's not the only caution flag. All right, Matej Zaleski has not made a pit stop here, so this is interesting here. I don't know, did he figure out that his tires are going to be okay? AP also not on pit lane yet. Alan Boyce in P3 has not made a pit stop either. So this is a fairly interesting strategy by this top three. I think I would have pitted for fresh tires here. I mean, you got all the big players here behind you that have made a pit stop. Salviev in P4 has fresh tires. Snowden, Dumont, Iglesias, Meshkov, Vieta, Carter, Vandeven, all those guys have fresh tires. The only one really questionable here is Roy Ton. And we do have Bardelli Jr. and Givaldo Spindola on pit lane. Take a look at Givaldo and also Bardelli Jr. Givaldo entering his pit stall. Bardelli Jr. also on pit lane in the 12th position. Now 13th as Roy Ton gets by after making pit stop. He had some damage. He got repaired. So Bardelli Jr. and Givaldo. Givaldo seems to be on pit lane for quite a bit. See Givaldo now coming back out onto the track. He'll start in P14.
Green flag, go,
All right,
go.
back to green. We got Zaleski on those older tires, and AP working that outside, not able to pull it off here. Now he's going to maybe try to do the crossover move to the inside. AP going to try to get around Roy Todd, Zaleski, Matej Zaleski, and he does. So we got a new race leader. Antonin Paparanopoulos. Zaleski second, Salviev third, Snowden in fourth, Dumont is in the fifth position. Givaldo coming back down pit lane. Not sure what's happened to Givaldo, whether he got caught speeding or what, but he is coming back down pit lane. We got a battle here for P2. And Zaleski on the outside as looks like Salviev now picking up P2 with those fresher tires. We see how quickly he's been able to move to the front. Alexei Salviev to the front. And he's got a run here on AP. And Zaleski is going to, Salviev is going to take that spot. William Snowden, he's on fresh tires. He's starting to move up as well. He's running in the third position for now. Dumont here to the inside. Roy Ton has had some trouble here. He's come off track. Let's take a look at Roy Ton. I think on this access road, got a little bit loose here. Got in the grass. Oh, boy, keeps it straight. Almost a caution flag there. Roy Ton had some issues coming off pit lane. AP and Williams Snowden. Snowden to the inside. Salviev is the leader now. Williams Snowden now starting to move up. He is in P2. AP running in the third position. Matej Zaleski is in fourth. Everett Dumont running in P5. Heath got a good look out of the front of his machine. Is this race starting to heat up here just ahead of him. Dumont and Zaleski getting after it. Zaleski, remember, on those older tires. Dumont running in P5. Zaleski is in fourth. On board here with Jesus Iglesias, and we got a wreck. We have got a wreck here, and Holland Voice has come around. Holland Voice has come around. There may have been some contact there earlier. Gordon Carter to the inside, and Voice coming down and squeezing. Take a look at Voice here. And there was some contact right there. We'll take a look. Going back here, look at it this way. The inside, and those guys getting together right there and making a little touch. And Voice sliding around. Oh, to the inside wall. Contact. Oh, man. Tell you what, that was and looked like maybe the 56 car got into Holland Voice's machine. Go back and look at that out of the front of this machine right here. This is Gordon Carter, and he's going to slide up here a little bit. He's having trouble keeping that down. He slides up into Voice's machine. Forward here with Dennis Vandeven as he has a view of this. And it does look like Gordon Carter might have slid up. And, man, Vandeven just barely got through. Holy smokes. Vandeven just barely got through that. Woo, man, I'll tell you what, that was close right there. That was close. We go back to live here as Alexis Salviev is leader. Cautions breed cautions, don't they? Looks like Salviev coming down pit lane. He's learned the lesson there. He saw those guys who did not pit. Decides, I'm going to come in and take some fresh rubber here. Second caution flag. 26 laps in. I would imagine Zaleski's learned his lesson as well. These guys coming back off pit lane. There goes Alexis Salvia. So our leader is William Snowden. And I can't imagine him not making a pit stop here. Personally, would not be gambling with tires. Not at this track. The High Octane Racing League Tough Trucks will be at Gateway Raceway, that great egg-shaped 1 mile oval. A little over a mile. It's Season 2, race number 5. That's coming up on May the 28th. That's Tuesday, May the 28th. 120-lap race at Gateway in the Tough Truck Series. AP shown in second, Iglesias third, Bardelli Jr. fourth, Vandeven is fifth. Remember, all the restarts here are single file. Fietta on pit lane, so he's diving into pit lane here a little bit late. Some fresh rubber and full load of fuel. Hard to say a fuel load of full. Vienna thinking maybe some strategy here, some pit strategy. You see him coming back out on track. I think we're going to go green this time by. And William Snowden is our leader. Pace car's off. Here we go. Snowden in P1. And some of these guys did not pit, so they're on a little bit older tires.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're back to green. Battle for the third position there as Bardelli Jr. and Jesus Iglesias getting after it. Iglesias is in third. Bardelli Jr. looking on the inside, not able to make it happen there. As Iglesias having a good race here, he's in P3. Take a look at Gordon Carter here in the 56 car. He's running in the 10th position. Might have slammed the wall there. That looked like a pretty hard hit. Might have been Arthur Vieta. Jesus Iglesias making a move here on AP. AP on those older tires. Jesus Iglesias to the inside. This is for P2. Iglesias going to pull off that pass and pick up P2. I'm not sure why that camera is behind that wall there, but they got to get that fixed. This is an official track, by the way. Claudio Bardelli Jr. Oh, slamming the wall. He picks up P3, but he has got some damage now. Slamming the wall, getting by AP. And Dennis Vandeven in this mix. Vandeven on this what is he, 6th place or 5th place car right now. That car is a little bit tight. He's running in P5. Everett Dumont running in the 6th position. Terrible camera angle. My God. Oh, these guys smacking the wall. A lot of understeer there coming off the turns, through the turns. Bardelli Jr. to the inside of AP. Antonis on the outside line, and Bardelli Jr. is going to get by. This is getting nasty right now. AP running in the 4th position. Just behind him is Dennis Vandeven in P5. Alexis Salviev trying to pick up a spot here. He is running on this outside line, getting by Everett Dumont. And they're side by side down the front stretch, but he's got that position. Taking over the 6th spot. Salviev is in P6. Everett Dumont now in 7th. Zaleski running in the 8th position. Good battle here. See Royton in 13th. Zaleski holding on to the 8th position. Royton's had some trouble there early on. He is 2 laps down. Let's take a look at Alexander Meshkov. I have no idea why we're talking about this. This camera angle here. Alexander Meshkov running in the 9th position. First, we've really taken a look at Alexander Meshkov here tonight, but he's running in P9. Good run here for him. Alan Voice just behind him, although Voice is running in the 13th position. Meshkov there, rushing the outside wall. Royton's come around here. Not sure what has happened to Roy. He's had a really interesting evening. And Royton going to retire his machine, it looks like. So he's had a tough way to go here tonight. He got into the wall, I believe. Another incident for him. Oh, there was contact! And a hard look to the inside wall. My heavens, man, he keeps it straight. Well, he does spin right there on the access road. No caution flag. Oh, you got a yellow flag now. You have a yellow flag. That did bring out the yellow. And it looked like Voice and Don got together. Right there, Alan Voice. And actually, Royton did earlier deal there for him. We'll take a look. There was contact right there. It looked like the Ogivaldo. Look at the inside. Take a look here. Go back here and take a look at this. Right here, it does look like definitely the contact between the two of those guys. And man, I'll tell you what, that was some tight racing there. Hard to make those passes in that short chute area through the short chute and off the turn. Should have look at one more time here. It looked like one came up, one came down. If you look at that yellow, that white line. Take a look out of the back of the Dumont machine right there. Both just arguing for the same real estate there. One comes up off the line, one goes down. And then a wreck. And Roy Ton hard into the wall. I mean, that was a really, really hard lick there for him. He's going to hit a ton right here. Man, that is a hard lick. And, he has retired his machine. Guys on pit lane. I think everybody's learned their lesson here as far as the tires are concerned. So a little battle there off pit lane. So Jesus Iglesias, he might have gotten out in P1 here. Oh, I tell you what, this would be a big deal if old Barbecue can win this one. We call Jesus Barbecue. It's an inside joke from our years of racing together. Oh, good to see Felipe Portela in here. Fabio Massa, of course, keeping it lively, keeping the chat lively. Thanks to all those viewers out there. All 11 viewers right now. Good to see people coming out and watching the race here. We are hopefully going to get to halfway here pretty soon. So hard to make a pass here. I think a lot of guys, it lends itself to taking some aggressive moves. And that can be a little problematic. Again, good to see our chatters in here. Felipe Portela. Fabio Mazza. Claudio's out here on the track right now. The knee gets better there for Fabio. I'm going to tell your girlfriend to stop kicking you in the knee. Got an Arthur Vieira fan with Felipe. I would suggest you some Brazilian brotherhood going on right there. Well, my pick tonight is Zaleski, and right now he is running in P7. He's had a pretty good run with that earlier in the race, but later in this race he's fallen back just a little bit, but I would not count him out. He is very, very fast. So when we go back to green, it'll be Iglesias, Snowden, Vandeven, Salviev, and Paparanopoulos in the top 5. Alexander Meshkov in 6th. Mateo Zaleski 7th. Archie Vieira shown in the 8th position. Bardelli Jr. 9th. And rounding out the top 10 is Gordon Carter. You have one car there with some aspirations of maybe getting the wave around, and he does look like he's going to get a wave around. Givaldo getting his wave around, and I believe Olive Voice also going to get a wave around. So those guys will essentially get a lap back. Iglesias is the leader. A little bit of new look up front. Don't forget, next week we will be at Detroit Grand Prix for a 50-lap race. Race number 7. There's 2 races to go after today. And both of those are road courses. Very special weekend here in Indianapolis, Indiana. I live about 40 miles north of this racetrack. Maybe 45, but really no further than that. Just on the north side. Pace cars in. Here we go. Jesus Iglesias will control this restart.
Green flag, go, go,
And
go.
we're back to green. Can Jesus hold off a charge by William Snowden? Snowden running in second. They're starting to get a little racy there for P3, P4. Actually, it'd be P4, P5. Looks like Salviev and Meshkov here starting to have a little bit of a fist fight. Look at this battle here. This is AP and Dennis Vandeven. Vandeven gave it a look here on the inside. AP just down to the front, running in P3. And he's now has aspirations of getting around William Snowden. So AP now picking up a spot to William Snowden on that outside line. He might give up another spot there. Oh, man! Snowden into the wall. Snowden made a little contact with the wall, and he's now back to P4. And now looks like Salviev going to try to get by. Snowden's probably got some damage he's dealing with. Salviev to the inside. William Snowden trying to tuck in. William Snowden back in 5th. And Salviev getting through. And they're starting to get a little racy here back in the back. Alexander Meshkov running in the 8th spot. Just ahead, a little battle there going on between Vieira and Bardelli Jr. A couple of Brazilians, a couple of brothers up there beating up on each other. It looked like Bardelli Jr. got around Vieira. Henry Dumont and Mateusz Zaleski. Zaleski trying to hold on to the 9th spot, but now it looks like Everett Dumont gets by, now takes over P10. And Zaleski back to the 11th position. I'll tell you what, man, I'm banking on a long run here, man. I'll tell you what, I'm taking care of my tires. I'm going to overdrive this car. Things can get away from me in a hurry, and we've got a good battle here with Vandeven and Salviev. Vandeven trying to get by Salviev. Snowden in this mix as well. William Snowden, he's trying to get back up here. He was the P1 on the restart, and Snowden trying to get by Vandeven. Salviev on the move. He is now up to P3. You do not want that guy up front, man. You're trying to win this race. You definitely do not want Salviev in the mix. Snowden trying his luck at Vandeven, not able to get by. That is a good battle right there. Snowden and Vandeven. Vandeven running in the 4th position. Snowden in 5th, up on the high side. Going to try to take away that high line from Vandeven. Snowden still on the high line. Vieira trying to sneak in here. Vandeven holding on to that spot. Take a look at this. Alexis Salviev. Salviev to the inside of AP. And Salviev picking up P2. On his way to the front. Alexis Salviev. Take a look at this. William Snowden and Dennis Vandeven. Great battle here. Side-by-side battle. Vandeven to the inside. Snowden on the outside line. They're still side-by-side. Snowden going to give up a spot right there. Wow, man, I tell you what. Bardelli Jr. is on the move. Did you see that? He came out of nowhere. Now down below, Dennis Van de Ven. Claudio Bardelli Jr. picking up P4. Bardelli Jr. on the move. He saw an opening and he pounced. Take a look at this. Claudio Bardelli Jr. to the inside. Van de Ven pulls off that pass. That opening left by Van de Ven. And Bardelli Jr. takes it. He says, thank you, Dennis Van de Ven. And guess what? I'm going to get around you too. How about that? Claudio Bardelli Jr. getting by, and I think we're at a yellow flag. Just as Salviev had taken the race lead. Take a look at this pass here for Salviev and getting around. Whoa, man, I tell you what, there was a little rubbing racing going on right there. Little rubbins racing going on, and the yellow flag came out. Oh, right there. Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened right there. Look at this. Iglesias goes down to the inside. They're both tight right there. It is so hard to make a pass through here. And drifts up off the line. And gets into Salviev. And wow. AP gets caught up in that as well. And wow, what a hard lick there for Iglesias. He is really messed up. That car is just beat up right there. And he just come up off the line. And got into Salviev, and then, oh man, AP gets into him. This is gonna be a hard lick right here. Oh, man. And that car is absolutely destroyed. That was an absolute disaster there of a sequence. Right here. Man. So tough break there for Iglesias. So we have some pit stops underway. Salviev out. Paparanopoulos is in second. Bardelli Jr. third. Van de Ven fourth. Those guys have not made pit stops. That was a pretty hard lick there for Jesus. Looks like we got two guys out of the race, two drivers out of the race, Iglesias and Ton out of the race. High Octane Racing League Bushwhacker Series will be back in action on Friday, May the 31st. The first race of a brand new season. It's a 100-lap race from Charlotte, Lady Charlotte. And in a 100-lap race, it's going to be a fun one. Charlotte, always a fun track. So excited for this one. That's coming up on TurnLeftTV on Friday, May the 31st. Looking halfway here. Again, thanks to everybody for coming out and watching the race, whether it be live or on replay. More than welcome to share my videos with all your friends. Any social media platform that allows you to share YouTube videos, you're more than welcome to share mine. Barbecue coming in here and apologizing for the yellow flag here. No problemo. It is what it is, man. We've all been there. These are tough cars to drive. This is a fast track. You got some great race car drivers. You're definitely having a great race too, Jesus. No problem, man. We love you. We love you, Barbecue. You almost, I think you didn't get stuck on the wall, but man, you look like you lost your spatula on that one. Like the spatula come off on that one. Here we go. Will Dunbar added to it. Really grilled today. Oh, man. I can't find a picture of a spatula, so I'll just give you a fork and a knife. How about that? Oh, my God. That's some fun stuff. All right, getting ready to go back green. Here we go. Salvia, the leader. Bardelli Jr. second. Vanderman third. Dumont fourth.
Green flag, go, go, go.
And I think Meshkoff is in fifth. We got to update that. There we go. Meshkoff came down pit lane, I believe. Meshkoff is in sixth. There we go. We're back to green. Barbecue of the Pistons. That's awesome. We got a good battle here. Claudio Bardelli Jr., Alexei Salviev side by side. Bardelli Jr. has to back off. It is so hard to make passes here. Really set him up. I think the turns are a bad place to make passes. I like to make my passes going down the straights, getting a good run. Salviev tried to break that draft. You realize how important that is. We got a good battle here. Vanderman and Snowden side by side. Snowden back up to P3. Vanderman running in the fourth position. Snowden wanted to pick up that spot as quickly as he could so he can grab onto the back of those guys fighting for P1, P2. Bardelli Jr. going to the outside, trying his luck on this outside line.
Yellow.
Another yellow flag. My heavens, man. Another incident. Like maybe Meshkoff might be off the pace. Maybe Zaleski and Meshkoff got together. the turn. Zaleski up on the outside line. And he comes down across the nose of Meshkov. And Meshkov into the fence. Take a look at Meshkov on board here with him. And then, oh man, Meshkov, as he get into the fence, he might end up staying out of it. Oh, no damage there other than maybe what incurred on the contact there with Zaleski. Right there, looks like contact. And maybe Archer Vieira might have snuck around, get out of the front of his machine. And looked like one came up, one came down. Man. A little bit far back there to see that. Take a look at front of Howland Boyce's machine. Out of the back of that Howland Boyce's machine. See if we can't see what happened here. Right there. Man, that's a tight deal right there. It really is. Watch Meshkov on the inside. And as they come off, both of them coming off the line there, it does look like maybe that Zaleski might have gotten into Meshkov a little bit, just pinched him down a little bit. Got some guys on pit lane. All right, looks like Dennis Vandeven is the leader. Jamal Spinella up to the P2. Alexis Salviev in third. Snowden fourth. Looks like Dumont is in fifth. Meshkov is in the sixth position. Cars out of the race, Glacius and Tom out of the race. 12 cars still in it. Looks like Gordon Carter is on pit lane, taking some service. We're getting some fresh tires in that 56 car. High Place Moving sponsor machine. Better have a TurnLeftTV on there. I mean, look at this and call him on the carpet here if they don't have a TurnLeftTV symbol there somewhere. Uh-oh, I don't know. Where's it at? Where's the TurnLeftTV? Man. Thought we would see TurnLeftTV somewhere. It's not going to be on that side. Well, nice looking paint scheme, but does look to be a little bit devoid of logos. The important logo, TurnLeftTV, not there. Julio Caligari joining us in here. I think that's who that is. Julio Antonio Caligari. Good to see Julio. Dennis Vandeman is going to be our leader. Givaldo in second. All right, going back green here, I believe. All right, looks like Dennis Vandeman's going to lead the field, take the green flag. We're going to see you out here, Julio. You should come out here and race some IndyCars with us. Julio's been doing some stock car racing with us here at High Octane Racing League. And Dennis Vandeman, the leader. Givaldo Spindola is in second. About Givaldo up to P2, baby. Givaldo in P2. We'll mix the cars there in this hunt. As those guys going by there, right and left. Be careful here. Careful on that on those corners. They get tight in the corners here. Not a lot of room. Guys, as the tires start to wear out, guys start to drift up a little bit right there. Coming off the turn. Pace car's got his lights on. He's ready to go, man. Tell you what, the pace car says, hey, I'm ready, man. I know there's going to be a caution flag. These guys getting after it right now. Vandeman, Snowden have broken away just a little bit. Vandeman broken away just a little bit right there. You can see AP running in P12. These guys are absolutely punching each other in the mouth right now. Salviev running in P3. Snowden is in second. So we got some lap cars mixed in. As Salviev to the inside. Not for position. Everett Dumont running in P4. Good run there for him. A quiet night for Everett. Really hasn't been involved in too much there. He's been able to avoid a lot of the horrible accidents. But he is running in P4. A good run here for him. Just ahead is a Harlem Voice. He's running in P11. Archie Vieira here running in P5. Rounding out the top 5 is the 14 of Archie Vieira. Archie Vieira very competitive in these Indy cars. Just ahead here as we see Everett Dumont now making that pass, not for position. Now sets his sights on P3. That is Alexis Salviev just ahead, looking out of the front of Everett Dumont's machine at Alexis Salviev. Dumont does look to be a little bit faster here. Vandeven's got about a half a second lead over P2. William Snowden running in the second position. Vandeven just behind the lap car of the Holland Voice. Or excuse me, Papadopoulos. AP. Paparanopoulos. I got it. He is running in the 12th position. How about Bardelli Jr.? Bardelli Jr. running in 6th. Just ahead of him is Artur Vieira. A couple Brazilians here racing together. Probably working together too. Down to the front of Claudio Bardelli Jr.'s machine. He is running in the 6th position as Artur Vieira just ahead in P5. Zaleski to the, oh man, kicking up some grass there is Zaleski. Zaleski throwing a little grass up on the track. That thing got wicked loose there as he entered the turn in the grass a little bit. So Zaleski picking up a spot. Got around Givaldo. Take a look at this again. Look at that, man. He is sideways right there. And Givaldo is in 7th. Excuse me, now in 9th. Zaleski starting to move up. I think Meshkov giving up a position as well. Meshkov into the outside wall as now Zaleski moving forward. He is up to the 7th spot. Look at this battle here. Three-way battle. Snowden, Dumont, and Salvia. All for position. 2, 3, and 4. Snowden getting by. Dumont setting his sights on Snowden to the inside. Everett Dumont is into the inside. It's going to get around Snowden. Snowden back to P3. Salviev is in 4th. Good running right there. Wow. Three-way battle. That's starting to tighten up. I mean, all the way around. We'll take a look at Salviev. He is sandwiched in between these boys. On board here with him as William Snowden just ahead. Snowden in the 3rd position. Dumont now up to P2. On board here with Salviev running in the 4th position. Vieira just behind him in P5. Got one sandwiched in between. That is the lap car of the Holland Voice. Take a look at Artur Vieira in a 14 car. He is running in the 5th position. Good top 5 run for Artur Vieira. And I've said this a number of times about Artur Vieira. I've been racing with Artur for quite a long time, and he can make anything competitive. Going way back to some GT3, some DTM cars, Indy cars, stock cars, you name it. This guy can make it competitive. And he is running in P5 right now. Zaleski now battling Claudio Bardelli Jr. Zaleski getting by Bardelli Jr. Zaleski on the move. He is now up to P6. Earlier incidents sort of caught him back in the pack now. But he is looking pretty solid. They are getting racy ahead. Artur Vieira moving forward. Artur Vieira on the move right now. He gains a couple positions there. Gets around Salviev and Snowden. What in the world? 14 car on the move. Artur Vieira gets a 2 for 1. He might have saw William Snowden on the move. Snowden now to the inside. Snowden gets around. He's setting his sights on Artur Vieira. Take a look at this again. Watch this. Archer Vieta in the 14 car to the inside. Gets around Salviev and Snowden. And that's Zaleski who's getting around Salviev now. That was Mateusz Zaleski. He's getting by Salviev. On board here with him as William Snowden, teammate just ahead. Drifting up here, looking for an opening. Oh, late Toledo. We're going back to live here. Look at that three-way battle right there. Three-way battle. And Zaleski is on the move now. Archer Vieta back to P4. Zaleski up to P3. Sideways for Zaleski off the turn. Holy smokes. Archer Vieta in fourth. Zaleski is in the third position. These guys up front, breathing. Calmly breathing. As Dennis Vandeven the leader. Everett Dumont is in second. In third is Zaleski, and he had to work for it. Those guys about 7 seconds back. Dumont running in P2. Just ahead of him, the lap car of AP. Starting to hear those tires starting to give up. Gordon Carter here working on Givaldo Spindola. Gordon Carter in the 56 car to the inside. And gets by Givaldo. Claudio Bardelli Jr. starting to move up. He's to the inside. Bardelli Jr. to the inside of Salviev. Bardelli Jr. picking up a spot. Now sets his sights on William Snowden. And he's got to run. To the inside of William Snowden is Claudio Bardelli Jr. Salviev jumping out to the inside. Salviev picking up a spot, using that hole left by Claudio Bardelli Jr. Look at this. We got a battle for the race lead. Everett Dumont going for the race lead. Vandeven on the outside. Dumont picking up P1. Everett Dumont in P1 here on lap 76. Vandeven in P2. Great racing going on right now. Zaleski running into third position. Vieta just behind him in P4. Salviev. Oh, Bardelli Jr. slamming the wall. Bardelli Jr. in the outside wall, and Salviev's going to pick up that spot. Wow, did Bardelli Jr. hit hard. Did you see that? Man, that was a hard lick. Right there, we'll take a look at this. We'll back it up just a little bit here. Watch this. Bardelli Jr. coming just a little bit wide, way in that outside line, slamming the wall. And Salviev there to capitalize. As Bardelli Jr. tried to tuck in. Bardelli Jr. not giving up. He has not given up, still battling on that outside line. And he's got a run here on Salviev. Oh, man, did he cut across the front? Oh, to the inside line. Salviev going to be a little upset about that one, I bet. Maybe a little blocking going on there. These guys are absolutely getting after it right now. They're talking about punching each other in the mouth. This is a boxing match right now. William Snowden in this mix as well. Snowden can't decide who he wants to go with. Is he going to split the middle? Snowden to the inside, but he ends up holding on to that. Holy smokes. Something happened to Bardelli Jr. Bardelli Jr. finally might have given up on him here a little bit. He's to the inside. Claudio Bardelli Jr. on the inside. Those guys get around. He's going to lose some positions. That car might have burned up those tires, and now he lost a couple positions. He's now back at P7. Man, that was some great racing. Guys starting to roll up on a little bit of lap traffic here. Dumont now getting by Givaldo Spindola. Gordon Carter in this mix as well. Everett Dumont, his first race out, 1.1, almost 1.2 seconds now on Vandeven. So some lap traffic, dealing with some lap traffic. Vandeven running into second position. Trying to set his sights on the race leader. 1.3 seconds separate the two of those guys. Take a look at that gap there between Dumont and Vandeven. 1.4 seconds now separate the two. 81 laps in. Somebody make it the distance. Good long green flag run here. Colin Voice on pit lane. Voice finishing up his pit stop. Now coming back out on track. As Everett Dumont is the leader. Colin Voice now back in P12 after making pit stop. You got to wonder here, do some of these guys, can they make it the rest of the way? Vandeven indicating he's pitting. I think we answered that. I don't think they're going to be able to make it the rest of the way. Vandeven indicating he's going to be coming down pit lane. So Dennis Vandeven signaling that he's going to be making a pit stop. He is running in P2. So Dennis Vandeven on to pit lane here on lap 82. And that leads me to believe that you're going to see some more guys making pit stops here. Big time pit stop now. Really, really important pit stop here. Vandeven here on lap 83 on pit lane. And he finishes up his pit stop coming back on track. That took him no time at all, baby. What's going to be the biggest catch here is getting around on this access road. 84 laps in. Everett Dumont is the leader. Vandeven rejoining the racing surface. Coming out in P7. Just ahead of the leader. Vandeven barely slipping out here and keeping from losing a lap. Vandeven just ahead of the race leader, and he's in 7th. See behind, right there is our race leader, Everett Dumont. I would guess the rest of these guys are going to have to come down pit lane. I think it's pretty sure, pretty safe bet that all these guys are going to have to make pit stops. Now, if you're a guy who made pit stop early like Dumont did, then, Vandeven did, then you want to see those guys have to come down pit lane. But the risky move is doing it early like this. There could be a caution flag, and you get caught down. Although Vanderman is at the tail end of the lead lap, so he wants to hold on to that position. He has every incentive to try to hold on to that spot. He is in 7th, just ahead of the race leader. Zaleski and Vieira here battling it out. This is for P2. Vieira getting by, and Zaleski dropping back to the 3rd position. So Art and Vieira back up to P2. Good battle there between the two of those guys. Givaldo Spindola and Alexander Meshkov. Givaldo to the inside, Meshkov on the outside line. And Givaldo picking up that spot. So Givaldo now up to P8 as Alexander Meshkov falling back to P9 here on lap 87. Everett Dumont in the leader. Vanderven, who's made a pit stop at the tail end of the lead lap, just ahead of him. He was in P2 when he decided to pit. He's now back in P7. I can't help but think that Dumont is going to have to come down pit lane. Take a look at P3 here. This is Mateusz Zaleski running into 3rd position. Just ahead of him is Artur Vieira. This is P2, P3. And a good battle here between these guys. So Artur Vieira, Mateusz Zaleski, P2, P3. I would suggest you these guys are probably going to have to make a pit stop as well. Take a look at Givaldo here running on the... Givaldo hard into the wall right there. Hard into the wall through the grass. Oh, man. And, wow. Did Gordon Carter make a move there to get around? Gordon Carter got around. Let's take a look at this. All aboard here with Gordon Carter. Watch that. Givaldo shoots across the track. And you got to be worried here. He's going to come up. Whoa, right there. And he does a great job of getting through. Givaldo did a great job of getting that car wound up as well. Holy smokes. Everett Dumont is got a huge race lead. Maybe on fuel save strategy here with here on lap 90. Uh-oh. Something's going on. Have a little trouble here, it looks like. Woo! Thought we lost the feed there for a second. That's not happened before. 10 laps to go. Sorry about that. No idea. You know it is. It's rFactor 2. So as I was saying, maybe on a little fuel save strategy for these guys. Mott's going to get a little bit of help drafting behind the lap car, but it's Salviev, Zaleski, Snowden, Vieira, Vanderven, all hoping. I think Dumont is going to have to come down pit lane here, but he's 92 laps in. Unless he's going to do a little splash and go. Not looking like he's doing any fuel saving. Salviev is in 2nd. Zaleski 3rd. Snowden 4th. Vieira is in 5th. And we got a good battle there with Zaleski and Snowden. Couple teammates here, Zaleski and Snowden. And Snowden going to get by Zaleski. Snowden on the move, now up to P3. And Dumont is on pit lane. Our race leader is on pit lane. Whoa, boy. So Dumont on pit lane. Does he have enough to be able to get out here ahead of the leaders? And I don't think so. And there we go. Dumont now coming back out on track is going to give up some spots, I believe. Salviev gets by. Dumont now back to P3 as he coming around turn 2. Dumont now in 4th. He needs to blend in. Doesn't have anybody to help him right now. Maybe Vieira. Our race leader is now Alexis Salviev. Snowden, 4/10 back. Lap 93, lap traffic ahead. Zach Gordon Carter, Alexander Bashkov, both ahead, running in 8th and 9th, respectively. Zaleski in 3rd. Dumont now in the 4th position. Vieira is in 5th. This lap traffic could be huge. Salviev running up on some lap traffic here. Look at that. That is a parking lot. That is a parking lot. Those guys give him a little bit of little leeway to get through. But these other guys have to navigate through this traffic as well. Dumont now back up to P3. Dumont's got a good run here down the backstretch. Into turn 3. Getting by Zaleski. Dumont on the move. Does he have enough time? 1.6 seconds back. Salviev is the leader. More lap traffic ahead. Lap 95. Things heating up here. 1.5 seconds separate P1 to P3. Dumont is on the move. 1.2 seconds. He is on the move.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, no. We got a yellow flag. Oh, no. We have a yellow flag. Zaleski's involved. Vieira involved. Oh, no. Some of the race leaders here. Some of the front runners. Zaleski is all beat up. Vieira all beat up as well. Vieira on the inside. Wow. And we'll take a look here. Vieira is, that car looks like it's DOA. Take a look here. Vieira to the inside and drifts up, gets into Zaleski, it looks like. And then, oh man, and then Vieira hard into the wall right there. That was a tough lick. Take a look here. And, man. Oh. Zaleski to the outside right there. And it looked like maybe Vieira drifted up, got into Zaleski. Zaleski hard into the wall right there. Man. And it looks like Vieira is out of the race. But definitely looked like maybe Gordon Carter had a look at this too. Out of the back of his car. Oh, right there, just drifted up and gets into Zaleski, and those guys go spinning. Ubaldo looked like he got through. He had a little bit of a view of this as well. Oh, right there. So it does look like man, that was a tough lick there. Looking at that one more time there, and it does look like Archer might have come up, but man, that's just some hard racing there. So back to caution. I don't think Alexis Salvia really wanted to see that. Snowden is in second, Dumont third. Now Zaleski's on pit lane taking some service here. So here on lap 98, Alexis Salvia, the leader. Snowden is in second. Dumont third. Vandeven is fourth. Zaleski shown in fifth. AP just got a penalty there, so he's going to have to, it looks like, start at the end of the longest line. Man, that racing was intense. I had to think that something was going to give at some point. But those guys got together there. And what a shame. Vieira having a really good night, and Zaleski as well. Zaleski might have gotten his car repaired. And he is shown in the fifth position. Don't forget, a little bit later tonight, we'll be at Darlington Raceway, Speedway, Raceway. 110 laps, this race number 10 of the season, final race of the season. And the Saturday Night Thunder, the Cup cars, 110 laps at the Lady in Black coming up tonight. All right, looks like some extra laps here added, so maybe the green-white checker. We want to race it out to the end, of course. Snowden second, Dumont third, Vandeven fourth, Bardelli Jr. fifth. Zaleski is sixth. All right, here we go. Final lap. And Snowden got a good jump there on that start. Anticipated the green flag, and he's to the outside. Salvia, can he hold him off? All take and no give here. Oh, 3 wide now. Snowden in the grass. My heavens, what's he doing in the grass right there? It slips up, gets into Salviev. And Everett Dumont is going to win this race. And driving in the grass, that was a little silly right there. And Everett Dumont going to win the race, I believe. Oh, Vandeven wins. Vandeven slipped through. Vandeven ends up winning. So Dennis Vandeven gets the win. Congratulations to him. Kind of boogered up the end of that race a little bit. So Dennis Vandeven sneaking out the win. That was crazy right there. My heavens. And how did Vandeven get around? I have no idea. So Vandeven ends up winning this race. Congratulations to him. Interesting finish to the race, we'll say that. So a very interesting finish there. We'll take a look at the final results. Vandeven gets the win. Dumont finishes in second. Zaleski third. Salviev is fourth. Snowden finishes in the fifth position. Bardelli Jr. sixth. AP Paparanopoulos finishes in seventh. Boyce eighth, actually. Meshkov ninth. Gordon Carter finishes in P10. Finishing in the 11th position is Givaldo Spindola. Arthur Vieta finishes in 12th. Jesus Iglesias 13th. And Roy Ton finishes in P14. So congratulations to Dennis Vandeven on getting the win. A little bit of an ugly screenshot, but I guess we can deal with that. So congratulations to Dennis Vandeven on getting the win here at Indy. Next week will be a Detroit Grand Prix for race number 7 of the season. It's a 50-lap race and should be a fun one. 2 road courses finishing out the season here in the IndyCar Series. That's Detroit and Toronto. All right, we're joined up here in the booth by Dennis Vandeven. And what a wild finish that was, huh?
Yeah, you can say that. Like I said to the guys, it was a bit of anticlimactic, but it was chaos in the last lap. So, yeah.
You probably had a
end
feeling
result.
that once the green flag dropped, that this was going to be a chaos.
I mean, I tried to be lucky and risky with the not pitting on the second to last caution. It nearly worked out, and then the last caution came in, and I thought, yeah, that's the race. And when I saw it, when one lap was added, try my best, and then try to avoid everything, and somehow I won. So
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of guys got caught with that caution flag, untimely caution flags, pitting a little bit early, and then caution flag would come out, and they find themselves down a lap or at the tail end of the lead lap. When you have a race like this, are you always cognizant or aware of coming into the pits maybe a little bit too early and the possibility of getting caught down a lap?
yeah, that's right. I tried to really hold the student not go a lap down in case a caution came, and it just came out of in front of the leader and tried to stay ahead. And unfortunately, it worked at that stage. The last lap was just pure carnage.
Well, congratulations to coming away with the victory here at Indianapolis. Good to see you back in victory lane. Don't know what your plans are. I know it's been been a little hit or miss as far as racing in the IndyCar series for some guys, but hopefully we'll see you maybe at Detroit or Toronto.
Yeah, I think I look at my schedule, but if I have the time, I will join the next race.
All right, congratulations, Dennis.
Thank you, Heath. Nice talking to you.
You too, bud. That is Dennis Vandeven joining us up here in the booth, and good to see Dennis back in the victory lane. Well, we got some more racing headed your way. The Tough Truck's coming up on Tuesday at Gateway, and then also the Bushwhacker Series coming up on Friday at Charlotte for a brand new season. Thank you so much for coming out here and watching me on TurnLeftTV. Appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell. That's going to do it for me. Congratulations to Dennis Vandeven on the victory. So congratulations to him. Enjoy, and we'll see you next time. I am out of here.